Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly outlook review. In this week, that is 30th of October to 3rd of November, what market is likely to do in Nifty and Bank Nifty is what we are going to explore in this video. First, let's have a look at Nifty, Bank Nifty. So, if we look at what has happened in the past week, market had taken a severe fall, and then I took a support at this zone, which I have drawn from many months back. It has taken a fantastic support over there, then try to retrace back, right? So a lot of people are assuming that the market is trying to fight back, and then trying to reclaim 43K, and then the bullish sentiments might continue. That's what a lot of people anticipate, from which I differ, in the sense that I would say that the market is still in the hands of bears quite comfortably. Even if you are considering the fall from this levels, this is only a retracement move until we have this 42,800, 900 levels. We can expect some sort of retracement, that is 0.618. Even if I consider this fall, right? Even sometimes if you want to consider from here, then still we are in the bearish territory up to 43,300 levels. You can clearly see that the 43,300 levels is a clearly bearish territory. And from the peak, if I had to drag it all the way up, even there are more candles up, but let's say that this is where the fall actually started. Even then, 43,600 is still a bearish territory. Right, this is something to keep in mind positionally. Not that I'm anticipating market to go all the way up till here. I'm just saying that till 43,600, 630, it is still in the bearish territory, right? And with that view, let's go and check what has happened. There was a gap that was not filled. Market has come back all the way and filled that gap. And right now, what you have here is a gap on the lower edge that is to be filled. On the upside, there are no gaps left. All the areas have been consistently traded. And this was the only gap that was there, and it also got filled yesterday. That is on Friday. Right now, or what are the possible ranges for this week? If you look at it, I would say on the upside there is a zone. This is a zone of rejections, and possibly you can call it a supply zone, which starts at around 43,300 levels to 43,600 levels. But in my view, whenever the market has touched 43,300 itself, 200 to 300 itself, there was a lot of rejections that we have seen in the past. And 387 is where it begins. Not even 387, it is about 400 it begins, and then it goes up to 43,600 levels. So I am anticipating a strong rejections at 43K. If it clears 43K, then we can expect it to reach 43 200 levels, and at 200 there will be a severe attack beginning, and 43 200 to 300, if there is some sort of consolidation, if it tries to break, then we can expect a strong attack at 43 500 and 600 levels. So this is the zone in which I am anticipating a strong attack from the bears one more time. But considering the global scenarios and the way that the Dow Jones have been playing, Gift Nifty has been playing, and the Middle East tension growing with each passing day, these sort of up moves, even though there is a retracement possibility, for the retracement to happen, there has to be some sort of positive news and sentiments that should propel the market up. But if there are no positive sentiments, market would struggle even at 43K levels. So around 43K itself, there should be some sort of rejections. And if it misses, then 43 200 to 300 should be a strong area of rejection. And the best of attacks from the bears will come in this range, that is 400 to 600. If you ask me, realistically, till where I expect the market to go, maximum I am expecting it to reach till this level, that is 250 levels. Beyond that, I don't see it going. That is my personal view. If market moves beyond that, then I will change my view and then probably add more put positions positionally over here and then see what can be done. But I am anticipating a strong rejections at this level. So maybe this is where I would define my range would be, right? On the downside, however, I have a very open mind because for market to fall, it doesn't require any sort of sentiments. It requires only fear and panic and uncertainty, which already is there within the domestic market as well as across the global sentiments. It is resonating very well. The downside opportunities are very much open. I don't see any sort of trouble market should see in coming and retesting these levels. That is around 200 to 100 to 200 levels. This is the zone in which I am expecting the market to retest. So this would be one retracement area. Okay. I would say go ahead and then say 40 to 100 levels. It should easily test. That should not be a problem at all. But if it breaks this and then continues to go, then the next set of target would be around 41,800, and the strongest of moves can be expected around 41,500. Let me just move this around here. Yeah, 41,500. All right. So all these things are moving. Just a moment. So I would say that on the downside, we have 41,800 and 41,500 levels. Let me just clear all this because I don't think these are required. We already have drawn the levels. This is one of the Fibonacci analysis of historical data, this blue line, which I have drawn, and it is around 41,500. This is a very long study. I cannot go back and show you. So this is one of the retracement levels that I was anticipating. When the market goes upside, it can potentially come back and then retrace till this level, which is very much realistic. And that would be my downside target. Maximum moves, I wouldn't say maximum. It has the potential to reach 41,500. That's what I would say. All right. So we know the levels for the intraday. I have already posted the FASP levels. Please do check it out. And any time that it crosses, LT3 or UT3, most likely the trend would likely continue in that direction because the momentum these days are super crazy. If the gap is, or if the direction has taken more than 250 points, the trend continues or it consolidates and then stays range bound for most part of the day that we have observed. It is either holding with the morning sentiments and then continuing the rally for the rest of the day, or it is being sideways in the second half. So if it is reaching UT3, either it attempts to go up further, or it consolidates and stays down, stays there. Rarely that you can see it coming down. As far as I remember, I don't see any day that market had come down after taking a strong reversal on the same day itself. So that would be my range. So for Bank Nifty, 43,250 is the upside range, and on the downside 42,100, 41,800 and 500. These are the three targets open on the downside. So let's explore Nifty now. Same similar structure, made lifetime high and then it had come down, and we can, even if you are considering this and then going here, the retracement level stands at 19,200, 286 and 202 and 116, which quite rightly last week also I said that 19,200 should be a strong zone. Once it's taken out, we have more downside moves opened up, and we have seen that the market has crashed completely once it broke this zone. We saw it breaking it all the way down, and as soon as it reached here, again there is another demand zone. Market rallied up. Now again, this is not in a bullish territory. We are still in the bearish territory. Till where it is bearish territory? 19,300. Till that level, it is clearly bearish. Even if I have to go back and positionally see, we are in bearish territory till 19,500. Okay, until market crosses 19,500, positionally we are still bearish. So there is no questions about that. Even with the recent falls, if we consider 19,100 level to 700 levels are completely in a bearish territory. But that's for a Nifty, that's a too big a range. And like I said, it's going to find enormous difficulty in clearing the upside moves, upside resistance levels, and then go past that. We need fresh triggers. Market has to see some sort of positive news coming in every now and then, and only then there is scope for the market to move up. Potentially the Diwali and the good sentiments might build up, and then the market may recover. That is one possibility, but I'm not sure. But looking at the global scenarios and other factors, it looks very unlikely that the market can clear 19,400 and trend upside. That's very less likely, but still, anything can happen in a market. So on the upside, my levels would be 19,200 would be a very strong area. This I would consider. And if it breaks also, maybe 19,275. This is where I would keep my range to be. Maybe we can also round it off to 300. So 200 to 300, this would be the range that I am expecting on the upside for the week, max to max. And as soon as it touches, I am anticipating a downside move. Reversals are possible. However, on the downside, I am maintaining a very open, view, because if something fails and the sentiments worsens from Middle East conflict, or anything that happens in US market or European market, oil prices gets affected, or gold price, and if there are any negative sentiments building up in Indian economy, then it shouldn't be difficult to break this level. What is this level? Here is 18,800. It should easily retest this level. Okay, it should easily retest this level, because first time it has crossed and then it gave a gap up. So there is a gap to be filled. So market might come and fill this gap. But if it fills this gap, then there are more downside moves opened up. For example, I can clearly anticipate somewhere between 620 to 700 levels. 18,600 to 700 levels are open. In fact, in the last October review for Nifty and Bank Nifty, I have said once it breaks 19,200, 18,600 is open. You can check that video as well. But clearly, this is a very good possibility right now. And is that all? Can the market go further down? It can potentially go, but then it is going to be pretty big fall after that. If it breaks 18,600, then the next level of stop I am expecting at 18,200 to 18,100. So this is where the next zone is. So that's a massive fall, and that means it's going to be a huge correction coming up. But what you can expect in a week's time, very sensible and reasonable fall would be till this level 18,800, and breaking which 18,600 is open. So my range for Nifty would be 19,200 to 300 on the upside, and on the downside it is going to be first level of target at 18,850, and once it breaks, then 18,700 to 600. So that would be my weekly levels for Nifty, and we have also discussed Bank Nifty. So in case if there is any sort of rapid moves that has happened, and then market within a day or two reaches over here, then I'll post a fresh outlook. As long as it's not clearing of the levels, this weave should hold true for until 3rd of November. So thanks a lot. If you have any questions, please feel free to post it in the comment section. I'll answer them for you. Take care.